Okay, everyone, good evening. Let's get started. So, thank you for joining me for Crawl Cosplay Trunk Tournament. This is the week 3. This is Nobody, Grudge of the Unmourned. And this is a run that we carried over from yesterday's stream. Things are going pretty well, I think. We've made it to vaults. We just cleared vaults 4. And we have something we need to do before we leave, and we actually don't have a rune yet. Normally you'd be stuck in here. If you didn't bring a rune with you, you'd be stuck, but since we can use Ignis's Rising Flame ability to get out, we will be doing that, but first we need to do something. We need to clear Crypt 3 before we enter the Orcish Mines. So if we don't do that, then we'll have to come back into the vaults, and then we'll be stuck for real that time. So how are our conducts going? So we've got our skills relatively equal, with our highest skill here is unarmed, and our highest is magic, ice magic, and earth magic, by the way. So everything's at 15 right now. We have to keep those equal. A skill from this side equal to a skill on this side at all times. So we're doing that. We're working on doing this. Cast a level 8 or 9 spell with Enkindle. We'll be getting there eventually. And then for the bonus challenges, get the silver rune as your first rune, and the golden rune as your second. We'll get there eventually, and then get any rune during the orb run. I think we've got that set up pretty nicely. So this character, things have been going pretty well. We started off training mostly unarmed, but then we switched to axes. Once we found this hand axe right here, it's plus 12, and it has the spectral brand. So when we found this, we had to start using it. However, since it has a pretty low base damage, it's going to fall off in the late game. So that's why we started training our unarmed combat again, because eventually we're going to be doing a lot more damage with unarmed than we are with the axe at some point during the late game. So and we have the axe at min delay. We don't really need to train axes any further, but unarmed combat keeps scaling all the way up to 27, so it's a good thing to train very high. So I think, and in terms of spellcasting, we found a very early Earth book that had Stone Arrow in it, so we tried to get that online as soon as possible, and it's been carrying us through the game for the most part, making full use of the Revenant Spell Claws ability. So we get up in melee range, and then we cast Stone Arrow, and then we get a free attack with our Spectral Hand Axe. And so things have been going quite well. Except for this particular floor gave me some trouble, but this floor has been cleared now. So now we have to go to Crypt. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go to Crypt. Just want to say hi to Raga and hi to Bob. Thank you guys for joining. And here we are in Crypt now. So what should we be careful about while we're in Crypt? So I believe there are quite a few things in here who have this nasty ability right here, Dispel Undead Range. So that's going to be pretty bad for us. It does a lot of damage, and it's hard for us to resist it. So what are we doing right now? We actually are training Ice Magic. Well, not at the moment. We're actually training Air Magic because we want to get Freezing Cloud castable. But we dipped in the ice because we have some good ice spells on the horizon. Like we can try to get Polar Vortex castable, at least with if we use Enkindle, that'd be pretty good. Maybe the same thing with Rime Blight. I'm not quite sure exactly what we're doing here, but I would like to get potentially up to a point where Polar Vortex could be castable with Enkindle. And we found this really awesome. We also found Spellbinder, by the way. And then we found this really good plate armor that we've been wearing. We actually had a different set of plate armor, Randart plate armor, that was like +7 that we were using. But then we found this, which is even better. Bob says, Raga says, updated the link for Conduct 1. Is it different? Oh, it's sending me to Discord. All right. So Raga, is it different from this one? Because as far as I know, this was supposed to be accurate. How many revelation scrolls for crypt? We have one. So I think the plan is to just maybe use it on the second floor. I'm not quite sure yet. Can you be flayed as a revenant? I don't know if you can. I'm not quite sure. We'll find out though. So let's try not to get killed by this revenant soulmonger. That would be unfortunate. But first of all, we don't want to get slowed by that wraith. Yeah, he's coming after us though. Okay, and then let's take this guy upstairs. There we go. All right, now we just have some skeleton warriors to deal with. But I would say that you're actually relatively safe from most threats in Crypt as an undead. There's obviously the guys with Dispel Undead range, which kind of sucks. But you're safe from Torment and stuff like that. Fagundo, this game is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. It's a traditional roguelike that has been around for a very long time. And it's a fun game to play. It's free to play. Very good. All right, so we got our air magic up to 7. I'm thinking about doing maybe one more level of conjuration, trying to get freezing cloud castable. Okay, and then these skeletal warriors just came out of nowhere. Okay, something just went invisible, so we'll hop back to the entrance. And then we have the Zhangxi. Let's try not to get surrounded. And then, of course, there's something invisible here, so we're going to kill that and then switch to the See Invisible Ring. Ah, Vampire Mage, okay. So, thanks, Fagundo, appreciate it. Which ring should we wear? I'm thinking we can just go Slaying Ring, or maybe we'll think about Wizardry. That makes Freezing Cloud mostly castable at 9%, but it really doesn't do much for us in the crypt. Everything down there is pretty cold resistant, so may not even make sense to wear that. All right, so far I've really been enjoying playing as a Revenant. Okay, there's Khufu. Oh, man. At least he can't torment us. Do we have any silence? No. Not that it would really even make sense to use one right now. He's got Abjuration, so Sack of Spiders may not be the best thing to use. Yeah. Yeah, famous last words. I'm not exactly sure how we kill Khufu, or if we even should engage. He's got pretty good... I mean, he's got cold resistance, so even if we did something like Enkindle and then Fridge, it wouldn't really do much. He's got a lot of HP. Look at that, 243 HP. For some reason, he has a regular mummy with him. I thought he had those mummy priests that hang around with him. Yeah, I'm just worried about the scarabs coming out. Let's think about wands here. None of those really seem to help. We have a scroll of summoning. And Immo. We have summoning Immo. That might be a thing. But I think we just need to run away from him. I'm going to fog and walk away. And then just pick a different direction to go. I want to see if he's following me. Yeah, he's following me. Okay. Yeah, Scroll of Summoning actually doesn't work because of the abjuration. Maybe we can kill him in melee if we just haste might. Alright, this might be kind of dumb, but we'll see. No, we got him. That wasn't too bad. I'm just glad he didn't summon any scarabs. Okay, and then right into Marjorie, huh? How much fire resistance do we have? A single pip? We can improve that though. And what kind of weapon does she have? Demon Trident of Flaming. I'm not too scared. Yeah, it was just a simple matter of haste might. I'm gonna swap on the Ring of Fire resistance here. And then hit these guys with some Ice Blast. Of course, we're running... No, we have plenty of Ice Blast. Yep. I don't like the Zhangxi's. I'm going to Enkindle and do Freezing Cloud here. Because these guys are not cold resistant, so they'll take that damage pretty good. And then there's elves here too, so it's always good to use Freezing Cloud on elves. Elves love hanging out in the Freezing Cloud. Alright, who's invisible? Okay, there's our conj up to 14. I'd like to do 2 more levels of Evo. We have a lot of really great wands, and so I think we should, yeah, increase Evo to make better use of them. Okay. So it's been kind of a scary Crypt 1, but we've come out on top. This character is quite powerful. Those are fire dragon scales. Yeah, her spell failure would actually improve in fire dragon scales. But our AC would go down quite a bit. Okay, what ring are we wearing? Invisible? Throw on the sling. So yeah, I think this character is probably powerful enough to just clear most of the crypt floors. So I don't think we need to dive necessarily. All right, if we're slowed though, then that's kind of a problem. Hello, David Brandt. How are you doing? You don't think of Stone Arrow and Hand Axe as normal Crippy equipment? Yeah. We're here a little early because of a challenge. We're doing a Crawl Cosplay Challenge where we have to clear Crypt, or we don't have to clear Crypt. We just have to get to the bottom of Crypt, right? Make it to Crypt 3 before entering the Orcish Mines. So we got to get to the bottom of Crypt and before we can leave the vaults. Okay, we're in the Spectral Cloud. Because Revenant Soulmonger has the potential to deal a lot of damage to us, but he didn't. But this is actually no ordinary hand axe. It's a plus 12 and it has Spectral and Dex plus 5, so it's quite useful. There's a point where it's going to fall off in terms of damage, but right now it is it's working just fine. It's always weird playing with a Spectral brand because you position it a little bit differently than you normally would to make room for the Spectral weapon. Corridors really aren't that great for you. Okay, so there's the Royal Mummy. Okay. Let's throw a mirror on him. I don't know why I did that. Because he just abjured it right away. Yeah, there's two of them now. Yeah, I don't want the scarabs to come out. So far, no scarabs. There they are. Okay. Alright, let's do haste here. Oh, man. Sorry, I just smacked the mic. Alright, well, let's hit Telly and then heal wounds. And then, do these guys take fear? No, they don't. Okay. If I can kill this one, then a lot of the scarabs will disappear. If I can hit him. These guys don't see invis, but kind of surrounded. All right. All right, so did we kill the almost destroyed? So we didn't actually kill that royal mummy. Hopefully we can make it to... Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to skip the rest of this floor. I don't feel like fighting those guys. Oh, we just got paralyzed. Okay. What's our willpower like? 2 pips? Yeah. Those antique champions do quite a bit of damage. Really like to fly to find Blink. Let's grab some more armor. Where does this staircase go? Ooh. Okay, actually, here we are. We're in Crypt 3 now. So we've completed our make it to Crypt 3 before entering the Orcish Mines. So now we can leave here if we want. So trying to port some of this stuff. Okay. We can come back later. All right. Well, I guess when we come back, we'll have to fight a royal mummy. So hopefully we'll be strong enough by that point. So let's go to Alt 1. And then normally you can't leave. You need a rune to leave the vault. And we do not have a rune, but I can simply use Rising Flame. We begin to rise into the air. And here we go. We're in D14. So that's a neat little trick. Now, let's head into the Orcish Mines. And this should be, I mean, the easiest Orcish Mines in the world. Yeah. Well, you know what? Smoke Devil. I spoke too soon. We're actually taking some damage here. I'm going to leave See Invisible on just for the Orc Wizards. Okay. The Autumn Katana. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a cool weapon, though. All right. Orc 2. Oh, there's Azrael. Great. All right, let's throw on the Fire Resistance Ring. Let's just wait until he doesn't Damnation us first thing. Yeah. Do you want to come closer? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a lightning rod on sale. That's pretty good. We could also upgrade our phantom mirror, and we have potions of haste on sale. Let's throw all this good stuff on the shopping list. Nice. Huh, okay. Crystal plate armor. +6 strength, that's pretty good. Yeah, this would... Yeah, it would really nuke our spell success chance even further away than what it is right now. But what kind of AC would I get off of it? Wow, we'd go to 45 AC. Okay. This is interesting. We could still cast Stone Arrow. And the strength +6 is goes a long way to making spells somewhat castable. We'd pretty much only be able to cast powerful spells in while we're enkindled if we chose to wear this. It's very expensive though, but it's a lot of AC. And then what kind of... Oh, there's Blink. Okay, I was just talking about how much I wanted Blink. So let's learn Blink. Oh. Whoa, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, it's we're gonna need to train some more translocation though, because Blink is now 26%. Yikes. Let's get this up to like 8. There we go. I don't like how everybody's mited at the moment. Okay, they just keep coming. There we go. There's still more of them. Oh, Josephine. Okay, she's got Dispel on dead range, doesn't she? Yeah, that sucks. Uh, she's not much of a threat, though, as long as we don't get slowed here. Hey, Raga, you made a Raga account. How many YouTube accounts do you have now, Raga? All right, let's see what's in the books. Pog is pretty good. Kind of far off though. Haunt is nice, but I don't think that's for us. Book of Ice. What have we got here? We already have those spells. And Permafrost Eruption. Now this is something that we really want to get. LRD as well. Okay, man, that's a huge book. Let's buy that right away. And we didn't really. Yeah, I guess Pog is nice, but I don't know that we'll be able to really use it. Okay, so Permafrost Eruption, yes, and LRD as well. Nice. And then I don't think I care about any of that stuff. Okay, so what money do we have left? We have enough to buy pretty much everything that we want here. So let's do it. Okay, so now that we have some good earth spells now, we should think about what we want to cast. I really like Permafrost Eruption. If we put on the Wizardry Ring, how does that look? 12%? Not quite there, but we can get there. We can certainly do that. Let's continue translocation training, and then let's do unarmed combat to 16, and then ice and earth both at the same time to 16. Everything to 16. There we go. And then let's head into the Elven Halls. I believe we're good for Elven Halls. We have resist fire, resist electricity, so we should be good. Man, freezing clouds at 8%. That's actually going to be huge down here. We got stone arrow for these guys. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all my money. No, it's fine. Manual of short blades. No, thank you. We have those. Ooh, Borg's Violet Clutch. This could be pretty useful. I'll throw that on the list because we need to do some necromancy training to get there. Scroll of Acquirement for 884 gold. Yeah, we'll buy that. This is like my fourth one this game. Manual of Evo or a partial refund. I think we'll take the Manual of Evo. And then we have Fog Scroll. I think we have plenty of fog though. 4? Yeah, I'll buy the Fog Scroll. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going to put the willpower ring on here so we don't get sent to the abyss. 1% chance to banish me. Okay. I like those odds. Okay, elf situation dealt with. Let's throw wizardry back on. Yeah, we can start casting permafrost. It's not going to work every single time, but we can use it. 11%, yeah. Okay. Got some more ice blast. Appreciate that. That's a good wand to have. Hmm. What kind of staffs do we have? We have staff of cold. Do we have any? We also have staff of earth, if we wanted it. I'm not so sure that we're a staff character at the moment. All right, F Cloud should be pretty good here. Yep. Lots of shops. I wonder what the... We'll check this out, the scale mail. Regen, int plus, dex minus. This is pretty good. I mean, it would help us out with casting quite a bit. But it would be a huge AC hit that I'm not sure we can afford. So I think we'll just leave it for now. All right, what's in the book? Meth and Hellfire Mortar. No, thank you. Okay, we gotta throw the willpower ring back on. All right, I want to see where this guy is. This could get pretty bad. Yeah, it's starting to get there. Let's telly. Okay. Yeah, we just tellied into the Hall of Dancing Blades, so let's telly again. Huh. Yeah, I use the mouse for a couple of things. There's a Deep Elf Blade Master in here. This is a not a good situation. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I try to use the keyboard as much as possible, but there's a few things that I just like when I was learning how to play the game, I just used the mouse for. And some of those things just kind of stuck. Like if I'm looking at things in my inventory, sometimes it's easier for me to just click on it. Yeah. All right, 0% chance to banish. That's nice. Man, Freezing Cloud is just so good down here. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I just use the mouse for. Something that the mouse is very good for. Yeah, I noticed when I was watching Dopey's video, he was playing like his mouse was like in the center of the screen like the whole time. He was just like clicking around like this to move, which I found pretty interesting. The only time I click to move is if I want to move, like, say to the staircase. And you see how, like, when I click there and my character stopped as soon as I saw this archer. That's something that I think the mouse has over keyboard. Because if you're trying to move somewhere that you know about, but you're trying to do it fast, if you do it with the keypad, you're gonna waste some turns. Because if you're clicking too fast, you'll just inevitably move when you see an enemy. So that's what I use it for. I know that you could do X and then go here and then hit enter. That's a way to do it, but sometimes it's faster for me to just click where I want to go. So, and then also sometimes I like to click the evocables up here, like lightning rod. If I need to use a lightning rod, I'll just click here and then target it like that. I find it faster than clicking, doing Shift V and then going down to lightning rod. Although that's probably faster. I don't know. It's just a way that I got used to doing it. And it's nice to be able to see what you have available. Hey Quinn, how's it going? Shift X to move. You can use shift direction to move 10 squares at a time. I've tried the shift direction thing, but I don't understand how it works though. Or shift direction to fire array in a... I'm doing the shift... Like, the shift and move thing doesn't work with the numpad. It does work with, like, the arrow keys. It works with the arrow keys, but I don't know how to go diagonal with arrow keys. Yeah, I mean, I don't get the mouse hate all that much. Like, I think people should just do whatever feels comfortable. But, definitely doing 95% of your inputs on the keyboard is going to be much faster. There's just 5% that I like to do with the mouse just because, like, for ring swapping, it's easier for me to just hit E and then, look at the ring that I want and click on it instead of finding the digit that represents it and then pressing that. Because your rings are always changing. Like, you're not going to have the same rings at all times. And so I find it easier to just do that. Oh, this guy wants to send me to the abyss, huh? And also, yeah, for XV, sometimes I just right click on the tile. So I'm a bit of a, like, this character is a hybrid and I am a hybrid player. I'm a mouse keyboard hybrid player. So, okay, let's switch to our willpower ring. And then we have when these elf knights go invisible, it makes me nervous. I feel like I've died to invisible elf knights so many times. Is this a double bonus run, Orc after Crypt? Sorry, I'm late. Yes, we just finished Crypt. At the start of the stream, we started in Vaults 4. I had just finished Vaults at the end of the last stream. And so we went into Crypt and we ran into Khufu right away, which was pretty scary. We ended up soloing Khufu with a haste might, and then but then we ran into his royal mummies later on after clearing most of Crypt 1, and they nearly killed us because they got all their scorpions and scarabs out. So we had to telly away, and then we also ran into Marjorie on the same Crypt floor. But we got down to Crypt 3, and we just decided to leave instead of continuing to clear. So we just cleared the Orcish mines, and we used Rising Flame to get out of the vaults, obviously. I am going for both bonuses, so going to be trying to get the Silver Rune as our first rune, and then Golden Rune as second, and then getting a rune during the Orb Run. So we are shooting for those, and hopefully we will succeed. character's feeling pretty strong. The Bennu and Tomb ruin your life. Yeah, I'm worried about Bennu's. That's for certain. I'm hoping like the thing is I don't. I think if I'm gonna go into Tomb, I think I need to be very well prepared for it. And this character is doing like ice and earth. So if I could get, I already have Polar Vortex, not memorized, but yeah, I'd like to get Polar Vortex castable during Enkindle. Right now, it's not even close, but and then if we can find Shatter, that would be good, especially for Tomb. I want to try and be as prepared as possible before going into Tomb. I know that might make this run take 100 hours, probably not 100 hours, but you know, it. We may have to do some pan or something to get the skills castable. Because the last thing I want to do is to enter Tomb prematurely and then end up losing this run. That would really suck. So we're gonna figure out a plan for Tomb before we enter. I'm not exactly sure what that plan is at the moment, but we'll discover together. What ring do we have on? We need to put on Wizardry. How is Permafrost Eruption looking? 9%? Yeah. I would like that to be much higher. Okay, so I believe we found ourselves the Elf End Vault, which I think it's questionable whether we do that yet or not. Like, doing Crypt before Orc has thrown off my sense of progression in this game. We should maybe think about doing Depths once we're done with this floor. Okay, I think it might be time to go. Okay. Jeez. And how castable is Blink? 3%? That's pretty good. Let's Blink away. And then we're going to mirror this guy, and hopefully that does something. We miscast Freezing Cloud. That's nice. Okay. That turned out to be okay. But yeah, there's the Master Archer. Okay. Let's not go down there. They're all like exiting the vault, so that makes me kind of scared. I feel like the Master Archer is a dangerous foe for us. You have weak ghosts that could have interesting loot. That's true. I think somebody did have some good loot. Attack the Moon did not, but Willy Use, I think, did have some good loot. We'll check those out once we're done messing around in Elf. Although I'm concerned about how close we are to that Master Archer. The Master Archer is just such a tough enemy to get away from. I forgot to put an exclusion here. I don't want to. Also, let's put an exclusion here so we don't run into that guy. We're getting awfully close. Asterion. Okay. Just permafrost him. Or run out of mana trying. The Executioner is kind of a problem. Let's LRD this wall right here. That didn't quite do it, huh? Lightning Rod sure will, though. And yeah, here's me clicking my evocables. There we go. All right, we are level 23. What did Asterion have? Spectral Demon Whip. Okay, I think that's enough of Elf 3. I'm going to go do... I think it was Layer 3. Yeah. So there's a Sack of Spiders upgrade in here. And the Heal Wounds Potion. I'm actually more excited about the Heal Wounds Potion. Alright, what does Willie's Ghost do? Toxic Radiance doesn't do anything to us. Okay. There's a sack of spiders upgrade and a ring of int. Wait, can't actually carry that Loon's potion. I wonder why not. We don't need an enchant weapon. There we go. All right. What other ghosts do we have? Just attack the moon in layer 1. Oh, a tanky guy. Yeah, there was nothing really interesting in there. Okay. I think that means it's time for depths. All right, what did we leave ourselves? I feel like they won't let me look in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we left a vampire knight and this stuff. Hmm. All right, let's just hit the vampire knight. He almost killed us. All right, they're all coming for me. And so is the stone giant. Okay. Okay. All right. There goes the stone giant. Oh, there's a arachne. Arachne's not too bad when you're immune to poison. Yeah. Let's throw down a condenser vein and then. Hmm. You think this is a yikes, Quinn? I mean, kind of. Kind of. I think paralysis actually has a good chance of working here. 24%. We can improve that. We can do vuln paralysis. There we go. Yeah, my AC is 34. We're taking. Seems like we're taking a lot more damage than we should for a 34 AC character, and I think it's because of the spectral brand. I think you take damage from spectral, like your spectral weapon gives you damage that it takes. I believe that's true. All right, maybe we can blink away from this, from the orb. I think we might have dodged it. Yeah, we did. Okay. Lots of orb spiders with arachne. This would be a nice time for, if we had it. You know what? I'm gonna enkindle here and then do fridge. It's gonna kill our spiders, but I'm okay with that. We'll do it again. There we go. We'll fridge again. There we go. And then again, since we're still enkindled. Okay, good. All right, so this was quite the entrance to depths, huh? We're finally going to get this this blinking scroll though that we saw a long time ago. And this Titan didn't want us to grab it though. He's very angry that we took his blink scroll. That we miscast permafrost. Okay. There's still enemies coming. This is crazy. All right, I don't want to hang around with the Wraith and get slowed. That would be pretty bad. All right, translocation is 8. Let's continue training up our skills that we want. Got to keep everything equal. And let's think about at what point do we switch to claws. Oh, we're getting there. Once we get to 19 unarmed, it'll make more sense to use the claws. Okay, who else? Guardian Sphinx, okay. 12% chance to do all that stuff to us. Let's willpower this guy. Get our mana back. Do we have a Randart ring with wizardry? No. Ooh. The Arc Blade. Is this a oh, it's a short blade. Interesting. Well, that's not for this character. But we did get a lightning rod. Are these all books that have air magic stuff? Cool. This is like a nice little theme vault. Okay, we got Hellhogs. Sun Demons and stuff. Are these guys fast? They're 120%, yeah. Ooh, what buckler did you have? Man, I love permafrost. Alright, what's this buckler? Just +2, okay. Chain armor, but we can only use it on a kite shield, which doesn't excite me. Shining Eye, but don't need to be concerned because we can't be mutated. What is permafrost sitting at? 8%. Well, hopefully we get there soon. Ah, the Iron Troll. There's 2 of them now. That didn't really change things that much. Yeah, I don't like how this is going. How about a blink? Okay. Hopefully his haste wears off soon. Yeah. Okay. That was all right. We almost, well, we didn't almost die. We were safe. There's a lot of stuff over here, huh? Oh no. Is ouch. I'm wondering if Enchantress is nearby. Would Freezing Cloud slow them down? Not the Defender. I'm going to haste and fog and then blink. There we go. Oh yeah, the air mage. That's not good. All right, we made it. Made it to safety. But we do have to deal with them if we come back up or back down. Spriggans are tough. They're tough cookies. They're fast. They have a ton of willpower. All right, let's go down, and I want to enkindle. And then fridge. Yeah, there's Enchantress. Okay. So let's treat with Enchantress with some respect. I don't want to get mass confused, but she's going to strip our willpower anyway, so I'm not sure we have much of a choice. She doesn't abjure, does she? No, okay. She's repelling missiles. And of course, there's still the Lich hanging out. All right, mass confusion just popped off. I think we're going to use curing. Curing's really that's really the only use of curing for us because we are immune to poison, so it's basically just for confusion. All right, hopefully our Enchantress can kill their Enchantress. All right, where did that Lich go? Lich is dead. Okay. All right, let's see what kind of Fairy Dragon scales we got. I forget which of the ones are standard and which ones aren't. They're only +2. They kind of suck. Yeah, I mean, if they were like +5 or +6, then it'd be worth considering. But they just aren't going to cut it. I do enjoy Fairy Dragon scales. Like, obviously, it highly depends on what kind of Fairy Dragon scales you get, but that's not it. Oh, come on, you're supposed to hit the Defender. Permafrost is at 6% right now. That's pretty nice. All right, very good. We got Brahms Barreling Boulder and Bombard. Okay, those are interesting. We don't quite have the spell levels for them, but Bombard is something that's castable. Well, not quite castable. If we do enkindle, it's certainly castable. Can we amnesia something? Shock for sure. We have a whole stack of amnesia scrolls, so let's just get rid of anything we're not using. And I feel like we're using the rest of this stuff. So, okay. I probably don't want Brahms barreling boulder, but bombard would be very good to have. So let's get ourselves like 2 levels of spellcasting. And we'll have bombard. Okay, and let's go down to depths 2. Ooh, what is the trove? What do you want? 7 scrolls of fog. We have 4 of them. How many more can we get? None. Okay. Well, if we luck into a bunch of fog scrolls, then we'll be headed into that trove. Okay. Silent scroll. We kind of want to pick it up. But I'm not seeing something that we would like to drop. Yeah, I think we need everything else that we have. We're not really using Spellbinder all that much. Maybe we should just drop it. It doesn't do all that much damage, but the attack delay is not so bad. Yeah, I think it's better for just us to kill. If we have something that we would like to anti-magic, it's probably better for us to just kill it faster than to bother with trying to anti-magic it with Spellbinder. What is going on up here? I've never seen this particular vault situation. Although I don't like the fact that I'm almost out of MP. Ouch. Yep. My skeleton bones are getting LRD'd. We're going to throw on the flying ring here. Just do a little bit of cheesing. Okay, and then we'll throw on, whoops, wrong ring. Wizardry. Down we go. An occultist. Okay, well, what chance do you have to banish me? 8%? We can improve that. Okay, let's throw wizardry back on. Yeah, what is this place? Oh gosh, alright, there's an invisible thing. Unseen horror, okay. It's a cool little like carpet. I don't know. It's neat. A shapeshifter? Yeah. We got marked. But we cleared out probably this whole section, so I don't think anything's coming for us except for Berserker, but he shouldn't last long. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get LRD'd here. Something gnaws on our mind. Is that the glowing orange brain? Yeah. It's condenser vein. And there's the Lich. It's almost dead. Okay. I want to blink out of that. Going to enkindle here. And do fridge over and over again until everything dies. There we go. Yeah, that was scary. All right, we made it. Amulet of the Twilight. This is a really good amulet. Wow. The unfortunate thing is that it's spirit instead of mana regen. We don't have a lot of mana, and I don't think I want to take mana damage when we're getting hit. But we could use this and go all in on melee and just forget the whole spellcasting thing, but I don't think that's going to work out for us since we need to keep our skills equal. Man, this is such a wonderful amulet, though. I just don't think we can use it. But I mean, we're doing okay on resistances. +4 int would be nice, but it's not game changing. And willpower, we've got plenty of willpower. So it's got a lot of nice stuff on it, but it's not stuff that we desperately need. I've been told Guardian's actually not a bad choice on spellcasters. If you're taking damage, it's bad anyways. Yeah, it's true. I think it's definitely okay if you're playing more of like a glass cannon type character. We're playing more of a hybrid, and we're kind of being forced to play hybrid because of the way the skilling works on this character. And so I would rather not go down to 0 magic constantly while being in melee, especially when we need to reserve a little bit to blink away sometimes. So Spirit's definitely good on a caster if you are, a low AC caster who's trying not to get hit in the first place, but that's not really the way this character is working out. And, I could put on a staff and just spam Permafrost Eruption. That's definitely a way we could take this character, but then we'd be kind of carrying this this unarmed combat skill tax with us throughout the whole game without really getting much use out of it. So it's definitely an option. I'm leaning towards Amulet of Magic Regen, though. I value Magic Regen over a lot of very good amulets. There's very few Randarts I would wear over Magic Regen, and maybe that's a mistake on my part, but even this thing, if it had like reflection or like, I don't know, just regular regen, then I'd put this on. But I feel that the Guardian Spirit is actually a net negative in this situation. So we'll leave it there for now. We'll come back for it if we ever decide that we want to use it. But for the time being, I think we're going to stick with what we have. Are you cold resistant? Yes, you are. And he's not taking any damage from that. Okay. I think we need to stone arrow him. Yeah, these earth mages do a lot of damage to us since we are made of bones. You guys want to get next to each other? Nope. Okay. I don't know how I feel about fighting two iron trolls at the same time. Nah, it's fine. Certainly have a lot of AC. Okay, what else do we have? Shops. Okay. Um, Faith does nothing for us, and we don't care all that much about any of this stuff. This ring is very interesting. MP plus 12, strength plus 5. Wow. We don't really care about the fire all that much. We're not doing fire magic. But strength plus 5 is pretty cool, as is MP plus 12. However, it's too expensive for us to afford right now, so we'll just put it on the shopping list and we'll think about it later. It's a good fire resistance ring, and we have extra cold resist. I wouldn't mind swapping for fire resistance if we need it. Yeah. Manual pole arms, okay. We got another, yeah, Book of the Grave has Borg's Vile Clutch on it. And yeah, so this is actually a cheaper Borg's Vile Clutch right here. That's probably the only thing here that we really care about. And then we have more Randarts. Let's take a look at them. Faith, Regen, Dex plus 4, and Slay plus 2. This is a pretty good amulet, but Faith doesn't do anything for us. Regen is obviously very good. But I value mana regen over regen plus Dex 4 and Slay 2. What about this guy? Int plus 8, Slay plus 4, and Stealth plus. That's pretty good. It's like a int ring tacked on to a slaying ring, which is kind of nice. But then it does cost us some cold resistance, which we have extra cold resistance, so it's not a big deal. And the intelligence will go a long way to making things more castable. So I kind of like this one. We're going to put it on the shopping list. And what kind of cold resist options do we have? Nothing really. We have this ring right here that gives us -8 MP. That's kind of the opposite of what we want. Chainmail of Harm. So not a lot of good cold resist options, except for obviously this ring that we have been, I think we acquired it in very early in the game, and we've just been carrying it around because it's so good. All right, moving on down to Depths 3. This is where things start to get pretty spicy. Okay, there's our spell casting. Let's continue to train unarmed ice and earth. All right, we're level 24. Zhangxi. I hate these guys. Altered to Lugonu, that's kind of cool. Okay, we have the Earth Mage incoming. I don't like how I don't like this combination of enemies. Although I won't get LRD'd if I have enemies next to me, I don't think. There we go. I'm going to take this up. What's permafrost at now? 4% with wizardry on. Oh, okay. I don't like the spark wasp. Getting this close. Yeah, there's 2 of them now. We have our elect, but they still do a lot of damage. Oh, would you guys just let me get my mana back? Norris. And he's got a broad axe of distortion. Okay. I'm going to enkindle and then fridge. And that was a short enkindle, unfortunately. And then we're going to hit him with the sack of spiders and the mirror. And is he dead? Oh wow, he died. Oh no, he's still alive. Okay. Okay, hopefully we can finish him off now. He does have a distortion weapon, which... Okay, he's dead. Nice. Alright. Kind of reminds me, we should train some Evo now that we have the manual. It's gonna be really cheap to train, so let's just get it up to like 15. Yeah, what's the cost is super low. And we have a lot of great evocables, so I am happy to train it. Okay, there we finally got some good permafrosts. Maybe we should be wielding an enhancer staff when we're just using permafrost, and then switch to the hand axe if we need it. Something we should have been doing for a while now, but I'm gonna go take care of that now. Ice. No, cold. Yeah. Staff of cold. There we go. We'll drop the ring of slaying. I don't think we need that anymore. All right, let's reassign some things. B to A equals I, and then staff of cold to B. So now we can swap between them. Great. So let's head back to depths. I believe we were on 3. There we go. And then let's quiver. It's time to quiver permafrost eruption. Great. It's always fun to play a character where you quiver permafrost eruption. Where's all this stuff coming from? Thankfully, we didn't get banished there. All right. What about Bombard? How is that looking? 8%? Yeah, we'll grab that. Oh, so maybe we should be using a Staff of Earth. I was thinking the Staff of Cold is better because of the cold resistance, but there's also other ice spells that we're using, like Freezing Cloud. That would be nice to have the enhancer. All right, here comes this Brigand Defender. What chance do we have to bombard him? 37% chance to hit. That's not very good. I'd like to get him in a Freezing Cloud, though. There we go. Okay, and then we can permafrost this guy. Not if we miscast it. Okay. Invisible guy. Magnavolt plus Bombard is a fun combo. You use Magnavolt to reduce the EB to 0. Bombard doesn't miss as often. Yeah, that's the only time that I ever used Magnavolt, I ended up just spamming Magnavolt because it does do that, but it also is just a really good, like, it does more projectiles the more you cast it. But yeah, that's definitely a good combo, and you can do the same thing with Borg's Vile Clutch. So this is not great. There's a Caustic Strike. Do we have our core? No. And we can't get it. We don't really have a good Enkindle going right now. We only have 2 memories. These things are terrifying. I'm just gonna go upstairs. And then let's grab this ring, but it does cost us money. I think we'll just use a potion of resistance if we need it. There he is. Oh, we did a miscast on permafrost. That kind of sucks. The blink didn't help. Hit him with the bombard. There we go. All right, more are coming. All right, where did you go, Golden Dragon? He was almost dead. Oh, there he is. Okay. Golden Dragon Scales. That's not a good idea for us, right? Yeah, we'd lose AC and we'd get worse spell success chance, so no thanks. Okay, we got Sticky Flame. Not too great. What is the manual? It is Necromancy. Okay, that is very curious. That means Rhyme Blight is on the table. As is Borg's Vile Clutch. Yeah. That's pretty good. Of course, we can't use some of the best necromancy spells like revivification because we are undead, but yeah, Borg's Vile Clutch is very good. And then we might be able to get LCS online at some point. So yeah, I like that necromancy book. Let's just start training necromancy up to like 15. And that's a lot of spell school training, but I think it'll be worth it. All right, what are these gloves? Very good gloves. Gloves of the end. We have gloves of strength right now. But we could get gloves of intelligence. Our doesn't matter because we have we already have our I think we put these gloves on, yeah. At least while we're still using the axe. We'll eventually have to ditch the gloves if we want to take advantage of our claws. But these gloves might be worth keeping on even while doing unarmed combat. It might be worth the losing the base extra base damage. All right, there's a lich. We got Chain Lightning, Firestorm, and Shatter. We got Shatter, everybody. So, this is good. We're going to want to cast this eventually. Maybe probably only while enkindled, if we're being honest. And Shatter is just Earth, right? Yeah, just pure Earth. Can we target? We can target through the wall. Oh, okay. That's not good. I shouldn't have been messing around with this guy. I'm gonna get the spiders out. Yeah, so can he. I didn't realize he could do that. Let's see if we can kill him. No, we didn't. Ah, man, we only have 2 potions of magic. I was thinking just use magic and kill this guy, but what would a condenser vein do it? Maybe. He's almost dead. He's getting his health back though. Faster than I can get mana. All right, we'll leave him alone. We'll leave him alone. Okay. He is guarding a heal potion though. All right, Quinn. Yeah. Thanks for wishing me luck. Thanks for watching. Hope you Hope we do well. If you, I don't know, Quinn, have you done the challenge yet? Oh, we just got shafted. Whoops. I'm gonna hit Revelation. Okay, so we have a way of, oof. Oh, 35 points? Okay. All right, well, have a good night, Quinn. Oh, botch the tomb thing? Yeah, I'm worried about doing that too. Okay, yeah, this isn't looking good. If only we still had Rising Flame. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, I see what's going to happen, and I don't like it. Okay, so we are closer to a staircase now. God, that wasn't a good blink. Let's hit these guys with the cloud. Hopefully that'll slow him down. All right. All right, we survived the shaft. Should I try my luck with this guy again? I just don't learn from my mistakes. I feel like if we just get... No. Do we have a wand of digging? We do. So if we can kill him, we can grab the heal wounds potion. We have wizardry on, don't we? Yeah. The Cacodemon stole some... he's draining me a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, bad idea, I guess. We got drained quite a bit there from the Cacodemon trying to mutate us, but we are undead, so he was unable to. Yeah, Blink is so good paired with Permafrost. All right, let's be strategic about how we explore this floor of depths. Okay, a bunch of white ugly things. All right, and we found our first Draconian, means Zot is nearby. What scroll is? Oh, it's gold pieces. Okay. Scroll of Torment is pretty nice to have. Oh, we just found another one. No alarm trap for me, please. Okay, we got 18 earth magic, so ice magic and unarmed combat are soon to follow. Okay, and now we're just working on necromancy and Evo. Yeah, we keep miscasting permafrost even though we're down to like 3%. It just 3% is basically uncastable. Gonna LRD the crystal. There we go. Red Draconian Shifter. All right. There's the entrance to Zot. Okay, we can't go in yet because we don't have a single rune. All right, so at this point, I think we have to go to... Let's see, what are our options? We could go back and do Elf 3. We could go do Vaults 5. We could go back to Crypt. We could go into Hell. And I think that's it. I mean, obviously we can go into Pan. Wait, do we have Pan entrance? Yeah. We could go into Pan. I don't know if we're doing that though. But I think we'll make that decision next time. I think it's time to call it a stream. This character's doing very well. We just need to, finish things off. I think the hardest parts are ahead of us, and but I think we're on our way there. So we'll figure out what to do next time. And thanks everybody for sticking around and watching. I appreciate it. It's not too late to do your own Crawl Cosplay Trunk Tournament run. You have until Friday to do it. So I will be finishing mine up sometime this week. And yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. We'll see you next time.